Quorum being present, we will be led today in prayer by James Croft, of the Outreach Director of the Ethical Society of St. Louis.
Good morning, and thank you to Alderman Reid for asking me to join you this morning. It seems appropriate that on the day you vote about a soccer stadium that you should be addressed by an Englishman. I'm James Croft. I'm clergy at the Ethical Society of St. Louis, and we are a humanist congregation, meaning we don't teach belief in God and we don't pray. So this morning I'm going to give an invocation in the form of a story, and I invite you to sit if that would be more comfortable for you. I moved to St. Louis from Boston in June of 2014, and that was a move out of my comfort zone. But I was following a calling. I wanted to come here to work for the Ethical Society and serve this community. And 2 months after I arrived, Mike Brown was killed, and we all know what happened. I got involved with clergy of many different religions to respond to that, and so began many months of street protests and marches and panel discussions and other things. And because of this work, I was invited to speak at a big community meeting in Chaffetz Arena. Some of you may have been there. It was a whole bunch of clergy on stage talking about what we should do about racism. But halfway through that meeting, young protesters decided that they had heard enough, and they marched up onto the stage chanting, "Let us speak! Let us speak!" And luckily, Tracy Blackman, who was the MC that night, realized the importance of what was happening and gave over the mic to the young people. And I will never forget, never, there was one girl, 11 years old, baby-faced and hardly tall enough to see over the podium, and she spoke of what she had seen on the streets of this city, her eyes shining with intensity, her face radiant with conviction. She said to the crowd, "I want you to tell me how you really feel." Mike Brown didn't get the chance to say how he felt before he died. It's almost inhuman. What makes humans human is we have feelings. But what most of these people do, and at that point she gestured to all the clergy behind her, including me, what all these people do is they say how they feel and how motivated they are and what we should be doing, but they don't do it. And the audience roared. Our job, my job as clergy, your job as elected representatives of this city, is not just to say how we feel and how motivated we are and what we should be doing, but also to do it. So let us have the courage to step out of our comfort zones to confront injustices we may not even know exist yet. Let us work alongside people who are different to us, people of all religions and none, to better our community. Let us listen to the most marginalized voices and know when to hand over the mic. Let us feel what the communities we represent feel, even when they have no chance to tell us themselves. And let us not just say what should be done. Let us do it. Thank you. Thank you.